My friends, hello, welcome. Colleen Patrick-Goudreau here, author and speaker and compassionista, joyful vegan, whatever you want to call me. Call me whatever you want. And I was just about to make some sausages and I thought you might want to see how to make these sausages. I keep talking about these sausages and now I'm going to share them with you. Before I do, I want to make a couple announcements. First of all, hello and welcome all of you on this fine Friday evening. I'm about to yell at Charlie because he's going to try and jump up on the counter. Charlie! Oh, see, it's right there, trying on the counter. So first of all, one thing, I just recorded the new podcast episode and very excited. I make a bunch of announcements in that podcast episode, so you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to hear. But one thing I wanted to say that I haven't really said yet, mostly because I just kind of found out about it officially, is that the Food for Thought podcast, which is in its 10th year, as many of you know, won the Veggie Award from Veg News Magazine for favorite podcast. And that's a reader survey. It's basically reader survey. What's the word I'm looking for? And that means that you voted for it. So thank you so much. It is such an honor, and I'm so grateful that after 10 years, Food for Thought has won the Veggie Award many times for favorite podcast, and I'm really grateful. And the big announcement is that a new podcast is coming called Animology, and it's going to be kind of even better than Food for Thought. Well, it's going to be different, and it's going to be better in its own way. So I just wanted to thank you all for that, and I wanted to make some sausage with you. So hi everybody, welcome. Let me say hi to everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where are you from? Where are you? My kitties are behind me because they're cute. Oh, they left the room. So who is excited to learn how to make these sausages? It's Friday night. David and I are just having, is it Friday night? No, sorry, I said lovely Friday, didn't I? My God, I've lost track of days. Saturday. Hope you're all doing well on this lovely Saturday. And I've been working all day. That's why it feels like a Friday to me. I've just been working on the new podcast, writing another episode, working on some posts that I put out this morning on Thanksgiving, putting out the video from the one that I made a few years ago about Thanksgiving, about having a turkey-free Thanksgiving. So go check those out at ColleenPatrick-Goudreau.com. So the new podcast is going to be coming out in January. The inaugural episode, which is an animal-related episode, obviously they all are because it's called Animology, is coming out in January. So, I know, I just can't even believe I thought it was Friday. It is because I completely was on my computer all day, and then I went for a run, and now I'm back, and we are going to go to Sprouts because we have nothing in the house. I love the challenge of making everything I possibly can from what's in the cupboard and what's in the freezer and what's in the refrigerator. And I've pretty much tapped us out. And one of the things I do is make sausages. Several times a week I make these sausages. I'm sorry, I asked you from where you're from and I never even said hello. Hello from Ohio. Hello, Eli. Hello from Dallas. Dallas, Georgia. I've never heard of Dallas, Georgia. Really? Arlington, Texas. Where else? Australia. Hello from Australia. Another from Australia in Perth. And what did you say? You're sitting next to my 17-year-old son's hospital bed. He's about to, oh my God, have his appendix out. Oh my gosh, good luck. Good luck. Okay, well, hopefully this will entertain you while you are waiting for your son's surgery. Good luck with that. Aurora, Colorado. Okay, I'm going to do this because I actually just need to get these in and then I need to go to the store. So I'm just going to talk and I can't read your comments for just a bit. So these are sausages that take absolutely no time to make. Well, they take some time, but preparing them is very simple and very easy. And one thing you do have to do in advance is make brown lentils. I make a batch of brown lentils and then I keep them in the refrigerator, and obviously you can use them for other things, for soups, for salads, for just snacking, whatever. And then you puree them. So this is a cup of brown lentils. So that's the only thing that has to be done in advance. But there are so many days where I go, I really want to make sausages. And even that takes, 20 minutes or 15 minutes in my pressure cooker. doesn't even take much longer if you don't have a pressure cooker. So brown lentils, I can do like that, and then put the rest of this together really quickly. So the first thing we have is 1 3/4 cups of Vital wheat gluten. This is the last of my wheat gluten. And no, you cannot make these gluten-free. I don't know how to make them gluten-free. Someday maybe I'll work on a gluten-free version, but this is the gluten sausage. And it's delicious, and this will give you the chewiness, and it's fantastic. So this is the Bob's Red Mill. You can find this from a lot of different companies, but it's basically called Vital Wheat Gluten. That's what you're looking for, okay? Okay. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Thank you, Fernanda. Hello from Singapore. Okay, so that's the first thing. I have 1 3/4 cups, I think it is. And then you basically just mix all your dry ingredients. So I also have 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast, anyone? Nutritional yeast flakes. We have vats of nutritional yeast in our cupboards because I sprinkle it on popcorn all the time, and I eat popcorn pretty frequently. The cats love it on their food. Dogs also love it on their food. And I use it for this recipe and for other recipes a lot. So we keep nutritional yeast in the house all the time. And I am going to show you the bowl once I get to mixing. So just be patient. I love nutritional yeast too. I love it. I just wish it had a better name. We need like a campaign for a better name for nutritional yeast. You're so sweet, Beverly. This is like post-run, did not have time to do my hair. So this is what it looks like. So what do we have? So we have nutritional yeast and gluten. And then it's just a matter of putting in whatever spices and dried herbs you like. Hello, Denise from British Columbia. I'm putting in oregano, and I have to smell everything before. I have to smell everything before I cook with it, because cooking is a sensual experience, and engaging all of your senses is what cooking is all about. So that is, I put oregano. This is some garlic powder. This is anise seed, which is very important. Now you can do fennel seed as well. It's going to, give you that very traditional sausage flavor. If you use the fennel seeds, which I have right here, I would crush them a bit because they can be a little coarse once they're in the sausages. So, or you can use them whole, it's up to you. But anise seeds and fennel seeds both have that same kind of licoricey, love it, flavor. Charlie's watching as well. So I'm using anise seeds. I'm kind of half measuring. It's like a teaspoon, about a teaspoon of anise seeds. I put about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of oregano. I'm putting in tarragon, which is one of my favorite dried herbs and fresh herbs that is really underused. An underused herb. Goes really well with root vegetables and potatoes and with my sausages. So I'm putting in some tarragon because I can, and you can't tell me not to. Then I've got some paprika. It's going to add some nice flavor. This is a smoked paprika. Can you see that? Smoked paprika. Put that in, and again, I'm going to show you the bowl, so just be patient. And then I've got some chili. If I had red pepper flakes, I don't because I'm out of everything in the house. I would put red pepper flakes in as well, but I'm just going to put some chili in, and I love chipotle chili. Chipotle chili is my go-to. I'm not going to sniff this because it's going to go right up my nose, and then I'll start sneezing, and then it's a disaster. So you get the idea. Those are just a bunch of herbs you can use. Now, I'm a very neat cook, so I have to put everything back in my spice drawer before I move on. So that's that, and now we shall move on. And I need more spices. I'm out of herbs and spices. Okay, and stock up on herbs and spices. So many people don't realize that's where all the flavor is. So stock up on your herbs and spices. I know, I love it. My spice drawer is right here. So when I cook, it's right. Excuse me. Charlie, get down. Here's the thing about the cats right now. They're still on the old time zone. So the cats are hungry now, even though it's only 5:15 because they think, their bellies think it's 6:15. Okay, I am going to show you. So here we go. Here's everything right in there. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see the bowl and not my face because that's not helpful. And I'm just going to show you what we're doing here. So just mix up all the dry ingredients. Ready, ready, ready. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients. So our wet ingredients are 1 cup of veggie broth. Put it right in. I make it on the stove with like a veggie bouillon cube. And our other wet ingredient I already showed you was the pureed brown lentils. I don't puree them completely. You can see they still have some texture in them. They're not completely, 100% pureed, but you can do either one. You won't mess it up if you puree it completely. And yes, if anybody's asking, you can use canned lentils. I showed a friend how to make this, and she asked in terms of speeding things up if she could use canned lentils. Sure, you can do that. So those are our lentils. And then the last liquid ingredient is some tamari. So tamari soy sauce. There you go. And I have a really cute cat staring at me. Okay, now this is I'm going to take my ring off because I'm about to use my hands. This is going to get very thick and glutinous right away. Okay, so watch this. So the gluten just binds really, really quickly. This is pure gluten, which is awesome. So it's going to bind really quickly. Now, I might be in trouble a little bit showing this live because I had just about enough gluten to make these sausages, and I'm a little worried. This is a little, it's a little wetter than I would like. If I had more gluten, I would add more, but I don't. So I'm just going to have to go with this, and you're going to see me improvise because I have no other choice. I really used as much as I had, which was barely a cup and 3/4. Let me see if you guys have any questions before I move on. No animals harmed. It's true. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, the reason, people don't eat just flesh. They use spices and herbs. That's what makes meat taste good because you don't just eat it. No, Hernan, you cannot use flour instead of gluten. That won't work. It won't work. If it did, I would put it in right now. Actually, I might be able to put in a little flour to help me out because I need a little bit more texture and binding. But no, it's going to taste very floury. You're not going to really want that too much. And you certainly can't replace it 100%. Hello from Orlando. Looking forward to the sausages. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. My husband jokes that that I'm like the Swedish chef in the kitchen. Wait, why? Okay. Clean as you go is best. Indeed. Okay. Ready? So you know what? I'm going to just show you what it's like without it being, it's a little wet. And the thing is, if, like with gluten, as you know, the whole thing with gluten is if you overstir, when you're using flour, if you overstir, you're going to really activate the gluten a lot more and it becomes tough. Well, it's the same thing with this. If you keep stirring this, if you keep kneading this, it's going to become tougher. So that's why I'm just mixing it a little bit more. I wouldn't normally mix it this much. Normally this is just a lot firmer, but like I said, I have to go to the store, and that's why I used as much as we had. So here's what we have now. You take 6 pieces of tin foil. Now I like reusing it because I like to reuse things as much as I can. So I made some sausages the other day. I used these pieces of tin foil. All of them didn't survive, but I have 4 out of the 6 that I need. So you take 6 of them, and now I'm going to show you what this looks like. So you ready? Can you guys see okay? Let me make sure you can see okay. Charlie, stop staring at me. Okay, can you see okay? So you basically want to, take this and turn it, just divide it into about 6 different pieces. Now again, mine's usually a lot tougher, so I think this is going to be a pretty soft sausage. But there is your sausage. Even when it's a little firmer, you can just shape it really easily. You just shape it right on the tin foil. Now here's the way I do it. I do all of them before I roll it. I do all of them at once because my hands are really dirty and I don't like to, it's just easier if you roll them all at the same time. So I'm just putting my little sausage rolls. Now here's the thing too, you can make beautiful hamburger patties as well. So you can just take the sausage, instead of making sausage rolls, you can make little hamburger patties. Last week, I made meatballs using the same recipe. So you've got some flexibility in terms of the shape. Now see, I just lost that one. That might be, I think it'll be okay. All right, so again, take my mixture. I'm a little nervous about this having just split. I'm not gonna use this one. It's too wet. So I'll get another piece of tin foil. So there's another piece. Take my mixture, make a little sausage. And if you're asking questions, I can't see right now, so you're just gonna have to wait for me. You can make them as thick as you like. I wouldn't make them too thick because you really want them to cook through. So there's another little sausage. I'm gonna put that one over there. I need to make room. I'm gonna go over there. And then I get another one, and I just need, what, 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. So there's a third one. Look at this. And I am telling you, these are so delicious. You serve these, and people are going to be so satisfied because it has the familiarity. It looks like this pig sausage they're used to. It tastes like the pig sausage they're used to. Has the same texture. And no pigs were harmed. So it is a beautiful thing, and people will just be thrilled. You put these on buns with whatever fixins you like, whatever you would normally put on your sausage. You can put them in chili, you can put them in a saute or in a soup, whatever you want. Whatever you would do with pig sausage, you can do with no pig sausage. All right, let me get one more piece of tin foil. So now my hands are all ickety-muckety. Get some tin foil, one more piece. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to roll them up. I'm going to do my last piece here. And it's a beautiful thing. And holy cannoli, if these aren't less expensive than buying commercial vegan sausages. I love the wonderful companies making commercial vegan sausage, and it's not to say there isn't a time and a place for that, but these are so easy to do and so much less expensive, and there's a lot less waste. Let me just put the bowl in the sink and wash my hands. And then I'm going to show you how to roll them up. Okay, so then you basically, it's just this simple. You just roll them and just kind of tuck the sides in, and that's it. Do it with the next one. It's just easier when your hands are nice and clean. You can roll each one individually. That's it. The next one, roll it up, tuck them in. If you're asking questions, I can't see you, so just hang on and I'll see what you have to say. Roll them up. It is so fast. And now, what we're going to do, oops, look at that. Easy peasy, no pigs were harmed. There's a cat. There's a cat who's cute. So what do we have here? Yeah, it's amazing. So hold on. So you can see everybody's good. Okay, so next, it was a quarter cup of nutritional yeast. I'm going to tell you right now very quickly what the recipe was, and people write it down so I don't have to repeat myself. 1 3/4 cup of wheat gluten, quarter cup of nutritional yeast flakes, like a teaspoon of a variety of herbs and spices. I did a variety of chili and garlic powder and oregano and tarragon and anise seeds. You can do fennel seeds, and I also used some chili powder. You can use red pepper flakes as well. And then for our liquid, it's basically 1 cup of pureed brown lentils, 2 tablespoons of tamari, and 1 cup of vegetable broth. So now the next thing, ooh, I almost blocked you, Hernan. Sorry. So the next thing is we just put them in a steamer. Now I'm going to use let me switch. Let me switch and show you. So I basically am going to put these in, why can't I show you? Wait, there. My steamer basket. You put them in a steamer basket. So here are my sausages, putting them in the steamer basket. So I'm using the steamer of my pressure cooker, but you can just use a regular steamer basket. Okay. That's it. Put it on steam for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That's it. And then when they're done, of course they're edible by the time they're done, obviously, because it's just plant-based ingredients and it's just gluten. Put my ring back on. Where'd my ring go? But that's not really how you want to eat them. What you do next is grill them, or just, kind of pan fry them. Grilling them is amazing. I think it's the best way to eat them. You just brush them with a little bit of olive oil. Actually, yeah, you brush them with a little bit of olive oil just to not stick on your grill. And holy cannoli, they're so crispy on the outside and then like perfect on the inside. So they, even though these were very soft, way wetter than I would have liked, they are still going to come out firm. And then if you want to pan fry them, you can do that too. And then you just stick them on a bun, the way you would serve, you know, sausages, however you serve sausages. I don't know. It's your own personal life. But I love these, and they're so super, super simple. What was one thing I was going to say? I was going to say something else. I can't remember. What if I don't have one of those steamers? It doesn't matter. Well, so you don't have to have a fancy machine. This is my pressure cooker. The pressure cooker also just happens to have a steam mechanism, a steam function. I use it just because it's easier, and I really love that I don't have to keep using the flame because, you know, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to watch the stove. So really, this pressure cooker has changed my life. I love it so much. So the steaming aspect can be done on the stove with just a regular steamer basket. You don't need a fancy schmancy machine at all, but steam them for 30 minutes. And then, and even though it's a pressure cooker, I'm not pressure cooking them. I think I tried pressure cooking them once and I didn't love the way they came out. So the steam is the way to go. So it doesn't make a difference whether you use the pressure cooker to steam or rice cooker to steam, whatever you use to steam, it's still 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. The brand is, Fagor, Fagor. Yes. Amy, Christmas present, get it on your list. Tell Santa now that you want the I like Fagor because it's the only one I've ever had. I know some people like the Magic Pot. No, I call mine the Magic Pot. What's the one that everybody uses? The Instapot. I call mine Magic Pot. That's not the technical name for it. See, look, you're already exchanging presents. I love this. We can do a Secret Santa on the Facebook account and everyone can buy each other a pressure cooker. So Fagor is what I have, and we have the, oh my God, I can't remember now, the middle size. We didn't get the really small one. We didn't get the really big one. Maybe we did. I can't remember. I'll let you know. I think it's like the 6-quart. I can't remember. I won mine. Mine was a prize. I won a prize. I never win prizes, and I entered a contest at JL Field's Facebook page, and I won the pressure cooker. And then it stayed in my closet in the box for a long time, and I finally said, I'm so sick of canned beans. I'm so sick of the waste, and let me see. I want to just make beans from scratch and do it really quickly and easily. So I whipped out the pressure cooker, and it has changed my life. So I just had tofurkey Italian sausage with peppers and onions with zucchini pasta. Oh, I love it. And here's the thing too about the sausages. You can make breakfast sausages. You can do any flavor sausages you like. The base is the broth and the gluten, and I think the nutritional yeast, but you can do anything from there. Once you have that base, you can then make them more like a maple sausage and put maple syrup in instead of the tamari, obviously. I don't think you want the tamari in it, but I would still put a little salt in. You can just really play with all different flavors and spices and herbs, however you like. So you're going to have to watch the recipe, Becky. You're going to have to watch the video. Can you bake these in the oven, convection oven, instead of steaming? I don't know, Julie. I don't know, because if I didn't like it after it was put in the pressure cooker. I don't know. I think the steam is the way to go. Well, you are just going to have to watch the video again. And let me see if there's any questions I missed. And then we have to go to the store because I'm hungry and then I want to come home and eat. So what else do we have? Oh, you're sweet, Sandy. Thank you. Well, thanks, everybody. Go to ColleenPatrick-Goudreau.com. Make sure you subscribe to the blog. I want you to subscribe to the mailing list because you're going to hear about wonderful, awesome things on the mailing list. On the blog subscription, which you get to by going to the blog and then going to one of the blog posts, on the sidebar it says never miss a post. And that way you will get recipes. I have recipes coming out for Thanksgiving early next week because I'm doing a spot on CBS Sacramento. I lost my hairband. So I'm putting out a recipe that I'm going to be doing on the TV spot. He's naughty. He's very, very naughty. This is how you tell a kitty he's naughty. Very naughty. All right. So anyway, subscribe to the blog because it's different than the mailing list. If you do subscribe to the mailing list, you get a free Joyful Vegan Starter Guide. It does have some recipes in it and has some information. And lots of goodies once you subscribe. So it's worth it, but then also subscribe to the blog, which is separate because then you just get notifications when I put out new blog posts, which I did today, I put out an article about Thanksgiving. I put out a video about Thanksgiving, which I've had out before, but a lot more stuff is coming. So go to ColleenPatrick-Goudreau.com. Oh my God, you're being so annoying. So, yay, Molly, that's awesome. Thanks, Kathy. Oh, you're sweet, Amy. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Yes, you just have to get a little steamer basket, Julie. Just one of those little steamer baskets. The best. Steamer basket. I've had like my steamer basket. Oh, where is it? It's drying. I've had my steamer basket, just like the stainless steel steamer basket for like 15 years. I mean, they last forever. So thanks, everybody. And thank you again for voting for Food for Thought for favorite podcast. A new episode is coming out tomorrow in which I have lots of announcements, and watch out for Animology. It's coming in January to a podcast player near you. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful Saturday night. It's not Friday night. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.